ranking the top 10 affiliated prospects in the NHL. The only requirements? The player must be affiliated with a team and they must be eligible for the Calder Trophy. Number 1. Most recent first overall pick in San Jose Sharks top prospect, Macklin Celini. The youngest player to ever win the Hobey Baker Trophy, Macklin Celini is your rare jack-of-all-trades, master-of-all-trades player. An overpowering one-timer highlights his complement of skills, but he's also an inventive handler and a cunning distributor. Put another way, he's a credible triple threat scorer. Were that not enough, Celini's ability to shut down the opposition's best on a night-in, night-out basis will allow for an immediate and almost seamless transition to the NHL. Rest easy, San Jose Sharks fans, you've got yourself your franchise center.
Back to Celini, one time, scores! Macklin Celini!
Number 2, Philadelphia Flyers and much discussed prospect Matvei Michkov. The hockey world has been buzzing about Mishkov's talents for the better part of 5 years. Now, the stage is set for him to prove his worth at the NHL level. Always 2 steps ahead of his opponents, he sees opportunities most can't even see on the ice, sneaking behind defenders, beating them off the mark, and manipulating them with savvy feints. He's a master at breaking defenses off the rush with changes of speed and east-west movements. His creativity will make every Philadelphia Flyers game a must-watch event. Number 3, dynamic Russian prospect Ivan Demidov. Demidov has the top set of arsenal for stick handling moves among any prospect in the world. A unique player, he constantly surprises the opposition with full body feints, toe drags, and 10-2 skating maneuvers. But more than the speed of his hands, it's his hockey sense that makes him such an elite prospect. He takes advantage of the tiniest gaps and seams in coverage, routinely creating plays out of nothing. He's also developing a strong motor and physical skills. In his prime, he could become the Montreal Canadiens' top scorer and a true star in the league. Number 4, Columbus Blue Jackets prospect Kaden Lindstrom. Lindstrom has blazing speed, creative hands, and a lethal shot. He's one of the most exciting power forward prospects to come around in years. But he's also become a dynamic player, manipulating defenders with changes of pace and deception, while also becoming one of the CHL's better playmakers. With that skill set, he's likely to become a top 6 forward with true number 1 center potential.
With a hard check on Crocker, here's a chance, Lindstrom scores!
Number 5, Washington Capitals winger prospect Ryan Leonard.
Goce with plenty of speed. Beautiful move to enter the line. Chip across the Leonard, quick shot, score! Holy shnikey!
He has an overwhelming physical presence and a motor that never stops. It's hard to miss Leonard when he's on the ice. He's driving opponents through the boards and right in the middle of every post-whistle scrum. Leonard pairs this hard skill with soft touch as a handler and passer and a knack for creating looks away from the puck. He is the heir apparent to Tom Wilson and sure to be a favorite for Washington Capitals fans. Number 6, most recent second overall selection, Artemi Lioff. Levshunov may not have been the overwhelmingly popular choice at number 2 overall, but Chicago Blackhawks fans will come to admire him with time. The Belarusia blue liner already looks the part of an NHL player at times during his 1-year tour at Michigan State. He's crafty and a skilled distributor, a physically punishing player when he wants to be, and, by all accounts, just a delightful human being too. Levshunov has all the physical tools to thrive in the NHL, but improvements to game consistency and some decision-making will be critical to him seizing and making good on his potential to develop into a bona fide number 1 defender for Chicago. Number 7, Anaheim Ducks center prospect Cutter Goce. Goce, he may not have won the Hobey Baker Trophy as college's top player this year, but he made a very solid case. When the puck was on his stick in the offensive zone, there was a better chance than not that he'd find a way to deposit it into the back of the net. Perhaps most impressive was Goce's ability to consistently generate high-value looks for himself with a rotating cast of line mates. There's some physicality and power to his game too. Goce may struggle to play center at the NHL or have to move to the wing entirely, but his size, speed, power, and finishing skill make him a good bet to be a top 6 contributor, regardless of the position he plays.
Poked away. Here comes the nation's leading goal scorer, Cutter Goce!
Number 8, Calgary Flames prospect Zayn Perek. There isn't another prospect quite like Perek. The dynamic blue liner led a stacked Saginaw Spirit team in scoring with 96 points. Offensively, he's the complete package. Elite vision, walk-in shooting skill, and activation game, all tied together with highly translatable patterns. Defense, physicality, and puck management on breakouts remain a work in progress, but after significant growth in the second half, he's looking like a potential top pair, high-scoring blue liner.
Zone. One more drop. Zapavala for Perek down the wing. Heads to the net. Here's Perek. Shoots and scores! Are you kidding?
Number 9. Utah Hockey Club's first ever selection, Tej Aginla. Aginla, he can do it all. He's a sniper, a playmaker, a net front scorer, a dynamic rush attacker, a puck retriever, and that's just offensively. Few players combine the flash and function as well as Aginla, driven by his subtle physical game. He's always first, going out of his way to initiate contact and then instantly gets the puck to the middle. Improved skill and play selection throughout the season, as well as a defensive game, elevated him to a high-end prospect status. This is a player that has what it takes to become a top 6 forward in the NHL. Number 10, San Jose Sharks prospect, Will Smith. Smith is one of the sport's most gifted and creative puck handlers. He's a threat to put together a highlight reel play every time the puck is on his stick. That skill almost always serves a purpose for him, whether it's creating time and space to let a play develop or drawing opponents away from his line mates. His game-to-game impact can vary, and he's not an especially polished defensive player. Still, Smith's handling and playmaking should make him a perfect fit behind Macklin Celini as the Sharks' number 2 center of the future.